It's Monday, June 16th.
魚ってのもいいわよね。
She clicks the shutter while aiming at the fish tanks. She looks incredibly relaxed.
癒し。意思の疎通ができないから大して可愛くもないと思ってたけど案外悪くないわね。
Narusava's delicately feeding the fish. The fish gather at the water surface for the food.
なかなかいい雰囲気で居心地は悪くないかな。みんながここに集まってきてるのが雰囲気のいい空間になってるって証拠だよね。
I'd say so. The fish tanks may contribute to it, but I really do think this old school building has a unique sort of atmosphere to it. The kind that gets people to relax.
でもまだ寂しいわね。もっといっぱい魚捕まえてきましょうよ。今度は私も参戦するからね。
Oh, I like that look in your eyes.
漁師の目、いや狩人の目よ。私もぜひそうしたいところなのですが水槽の問題がありまして。
That's right. We had shelved that issue previously.
知り合いのつてで多少はなんとかなりそうですがやっぱりどうしても数が足りないんです。
Is that so? If we were to buy them, they'd be very expensive, right?
それなりには。こちらにカタログがあります。
Ach, that's real pricey. I'm seeing 5-digit numbers.
水槽って自分たちで作れないの？
She says it pretty nonchalantly. Make water tanks ourselves?
水槽をですか？考えたことはありませんでしたが。
Actually, we might be able to. I've thought of something. We might be able to make some tanks ourselves.
作れるの？水槽を？本当に？
Maybe. Okiara-senpai, what are fish tanks made from?
主にガラス、アクリル、プラスチックですね。透明度という点ではガラスが望ましいです。総合力ではアクリルなのですが、お値段もその分高くなります。
Is the glass used for water tanks something special, or is it just normal glass?
申し訳ありません。ガラスの種類のことまではちょっとわからないです。調べてみますので、少しお時間をください。
She leaves the classroom. Considering how she was taking out her phone as she went, she might be leaving to go call someone to ask about it.
同じガラスだったらどうなの？
Then we might be able to make it ourselves, right?
そんなことできるの？
Okiara-senpai comes back right away while we are talking.
違いはないようです。ガラス水槽のガラスと一般的な窓ガラスとは材質としては同じだそうです。90から110リットルの水槽で6ミリから8ミリの厚さというのが標準的ですね。
Really? Then I think it's doable.
どうするつもり？
We are gonna use the windows in this building.
この建物の？そっか。
It looks like Yukimura, the one who's most familiar with this building, has already realized what I'm getting at. This place is supposed to be torn down next year, right? They usually start removing windows early on.
こっちはまだ大丈夫だけど、東側にはいっぱいあるよ。屋上から見たことある。たまに工事してる。そのガラスを使って作るっての？そんな簡単にできるの？ネットで見たら実際作ってる人もいるみたいね。
Narusava's got her smartphone in hand. She must have looked it up. Looking at the site she pulled up, there's a list of necessary materials and tools, and even step-by-step instructions. Okay, I think we can work with this.
日野くんならできるかも。とっても器用だもんね。
Well, I guess. I've got some experience with construction stuff, so I think it'll be doable. It might be different from making architectural models, but I'm sure there are some similarities too. I bet this will be a good experience in general as well.
どうせ捨てるものなんだし、やってみてもいいんじゃない？うん、そうしようよ。いいわね。みんなの顔、盛り上がってきたわ。
Looks like we're about to get busy. It's Tuesday, June 17th. This should be everything we need for tools and materials. A glass cutter, an L-crank, masking tape, and caulking tools. All that's left is the actual glass.
休館のガラスを使う許可ももらえたよ。
Shinozaki handled the negotiations for using the glass.
捨てるものとはいえ、よく簡単に許してもらえたわね。ただ捨てちゃうのはもったいないから、私たちに有効利用させてくださいってお願いしたの。もったいないは世界で通じる日本語ですよって。そう言われれば、教育者としてはダメとは言えないわね。
That's some shrewd thinking, Shinozaki.
大したことないと思うな。
Okay, then let's get started.
どうすればいいの？
I've drawn out some diagrams, so first we'll need to cut the glass according to these.
そのまま使うんじゃないんだ。
Nope, it's too big right now.
このガラス1枚をそのまま使った水槽なら、多分中に入る水の量は1トン以上になると思います。そんなになっちゃうんですか？イエーイ。でもガラスなんてどうやって切るわけ？
It's actually pretty easy to cut glass if you have the proper tools.
このガラスカッターを使うんですね。
Yes, it'll be easy with that.
思ったよりもちっちゃい。
I guess it's more like you put the edge against the glass and break it there instead of cutting it. You cut the glass, remove any jagged edges, and temporarily fix them in place with the L-clamp. And then all you need to do is fill in the gaps between the glass with caulk and you are done. It isn't anything difficult on paper, but there are apparently a few tricks to actually doing it, so I won't know how well it'll turn out until I actually try.
面白そうじゃない。とにかくやってみましょうよ。
Alright, let's get started. Phew, like this, I guess? It took longer than I had expected, but we've managed to finish the caulking stage. It may be simple, but it still takes time to do something you're not used to. But that also means that it'll get easier as I get more used to it.
これで完成？
Pretty much. All that's left is to wait for the caulk to harden, and then we can put some water in to test. It's apparently best to wait at least a day or so for it to dry completely.
じゃあ、今日のところはここまでね。
That's right. We should wait until we know it can hold water before we start working on the next one. It'd be annoying if we started making more and then found some critical design flaw afterward.
うまくできてるといいね。
Yeah, come on, you better hold water. I gently pat my hand on the glass. It's Thursday, June 19th. We skipped a day. Lunch break the next day. Now then, let's see how that water tank turned out. I put water in the tank this morning after letting it sit for a whole day. If there's no issue, then all that's left would be to just make more tanks using the same method. Was that Shinozaki? I can hear running water when I walk in. Shinozaki's looking around frantically in front of the water tank. Shinozaki, what happened?
水槽が大変なんだよ。
The issue is immediately apparent. Water's leaking from the tank. There's a big puddle of water on the ground. Looks like it's a pretty major leak. Where is it leaking from? I look to see that it's coming out where two of the glass panes meet. Shinozaki's got her hands pressed tightly against it, desperately trying to stop the flow of water. She's soaking wet because of it. Using your hands isn't gonna work, Shinozaki. Let's scoop out the water from inside the tank with buckets for now. It looks like it's because of the cork. We put water inside again after an emergency repair to see what the problem was. I figured it out from watching the tank. It looks like water seeped into the cork and weakened it. But how? The cork should have hardened completely.
大変でしたね。早く気づいてくれてよかったです。疲れちゃったけど、これ全部漏れてると大事だったね。
Okihara-senpai and Yukimura showed up right after that, and we all worked together to get the water out of the tank. Yes, it was a good thing Shinozaki was there.
私はただわたわたしてただけだから。でも、これで水槽作りは失敗ってこと？
No, I don't think we need to give up yet, not like we have any other way of getting tanks anyway. We'll have to do it over, but first I need to figure out why it failed. If we just remake it now, there's a high chance that things will end up the same way. But before that, we need to do something about Shinozaki. She's soaking wet from getting covered in the water from the tank.
何今の？くしゃみ？ちょっと冷えちゃったのかな。でも今日も暑いからすぐ乾くと思うよ。でもさすがにそのままではいられないですよね。まだ授業もありますし。ジャージがあるので着替えてきます。その間乾かしておけば帰るまでに制服も乾きますよ、きっと。でも下着までびしょ濡れじゃないの？それはまあ。
That's gotta be cold, right? I know it's summer, but that's still not good for you. I hear girls shouldn't let their bodies get cold too. Plus, Shinozaki doesn't exactly have a rugged body.
でもさすがに替えがないし。
Alright, I'll go run and grab a change of clothes for you.
取ってくるってうちに？
There's no other option, is there? I'll go run over, so you let your mom know and have her prepare some clothes to change into.
でもうちまでなんて結構かかるよ。昼休みの間に戻ってこられないよ。
I'll borrow a bike from someone. I can burn rubber on that and make it in time.
そんなにするほどじゃないと思うな。本当に大丈夫だから。
No, it's my fault that you got wet. This wouldn't have happened if I had made the tank better. We're lucky that someone getting wet was all that happened. This might have ended up terribly if something else had gone wrong. If this were a building instead of a water tank. And more than anything, Shinozaki's frail. There's no way it'd be good for her to be wet like that. Don't worry, I'll be careful about it.
安全にって本当に気をつけてくれる？
Really, I swear I'll be careful.
わかった。じゃあお母さんに連絡しておく。
Yeah, please. I'm going then. I'm finally here. Going as fast as I can on a granny bike's pretty tough. I feel like my leg muscles might be about to pop.
あら、日野くん？ちょうどよかった。
Shinozaki's mom comes out.
自転車で来たんでしょ？早いわね。
I was pedaling as hard as I could. It's my fault Shinozaki got wet. I'm sorry.
水ぐらいどうってことないわよ。あの子プールでバイトしてるぐらいなんだから。
Well, that's true, but Shinozaki's health is.
大丈夫よ。でもありがとうね。じゃあこれ着替えね。パンツとか入ってるから覗いちゃダメよ。
What? No, I won't peek.
まあちょっとぐらいならいいけどね。
I said I won't. Anyway, I need to get back before the end of lunch break, so I take the bag and pull a U-turn on the bike.
気をつけてね。授業なんて遅れてもいいんだから。
No, I don't think that's okay at all. Anyway, Thank you very much. You think you can do it? I crawl out to Shinozaki as she changes in the bathroom. Lunch break is almost over. Oh, there! The bell rang. Alright, we made it in time. Time to run to class. Wouldn't want to be late. Both of us. What? Nah, I'm the one who should be apologizing instead. I'll figure out what went wrong. Yeah, leave it to me. But still, what on earth was the issue? It was the type of cork. I figured it out after looking things up on the internet. There's cork that's specifically for making water tanks, and it's apparently got different waterproofing properties from normal cork. There's also the issue of it being something that could come into contact with living creatures. Normal cork isn't necessarily guaranteed to be safe on that front either, so it was just an all-around bad choice. It might have been a good thing that the tank failed. We might have ended up doing a terrible job if we had just gone ahead and used those. I need to get the idea that we are making something to hold precious life in my head. We are utter novices that don't know anything. Once I face that fact head on, I feel like I can see what exactly I need to do next. Never let yourself get complacent. Okay. Is it okay if I move this model to the side a bit? I carefully move the model aside and clean up the area. There's quite a lot of dust. You need to make sure to clean it regularly. I cleaned it pretty thoroughly the first time I was here, but it's back to the way it was already. I really am. Cleaning's pretty much my only real hobby. He narrows his eyes at me. I reflexively freeze. I'm sorry. Actually, there's something I'd like some advice on. Thank you very much. So, I tell him the gist of our situation. He smiles gently. He must have some good memories associated with the Tanabata festival. It's just how things turned out. And so, the water tanks. Mr. Azuma designed Marine Pier Shionagi. I'm sure he must know something about water tank construction. It's dangerous to move ahead with only the considerations of an amateur. Fish are alive, and if the water tanks break while they are on display, then someone could get hurt. To be honest, I'm filled with doubts after seeing Shinozaki soaking wet yesterday. It's the water tanks. We are running on a tight budget and we don't have much in the way of resources either, so I thought we could try making them ourselves. He laughs. I guess he must have seen that coming. Yes, water leaked through the cork. Is there cork that's used specifically for water tanks? Is there a way a normal person could obtain some? And about the price?
手の空いてるのがいたらちょっと来てくれ。
He calls out toward one of the staff members in the back.
マリンピアの時世話になった工務店があったろ。そう、社長が熱帯魚マニアで。
Oh, a tropical fish crazy president?
ちょっと連絡してやってくれないか。学生が水槽用のコーキング剤を欲しがってるから分けてやってくれないかって。
That'd be so helpful. Thank you so very much.
何？これも地域貢献だよ。
I'll continue cleaning, then. I'll make it crazy clean. I knew it was a good idea to come here for advice. I think we'll be able to move forward now.